Welcome back to the Micromolar Podcast.
This is the Health and Wellness series in collaboration with the Mara Jin Health Foundation.
Today, we're diving into longevity. We all hear about the importance of nutrition, exercise, and sleep, but what are the measurable signals our bodies give us about how long and how well we're going to live?
Exactly. We're going beyond the basics to talk about 6 key biomarkers, physiological signs that research shows are incredibly powerful predictors of our health span and lifespan.
That's right. And some of these might surprise you. So, where should we start?
Let's begin with something many of us can track easily: resting heart rate. It's a measure of how hard your heart has to work when you're not active.
And the general wisdom is that a lower rate is better, right?
Precisely. A lower resting heart rate usually means you have a more efficient cardiovascular system. The research is quite clear that rates above 80 beats per minute are linked to a significantly higher mortality risk.
80 beats per minute. That's a clear threshold to be aware of. It really shows the cumulative strain being placed on the heart over time.
Now, for our second biomarker. This one is deceptively simple: gait speed.
Gait speed? That's interesting.
It's surprisingly powerful. Think about what walking requires: coordination between your cardiovascular system, your muscles, your nervous system, and even your cognitive systems.
Right, it's a full-body task.
Exactly. So it acts as a real-world test of your overall physiological health. Studies consistently show that faster gait speeds are tied to a much lower risk of mortality and a higher degree of independence with age.
So it's a great indicator of resilience. What's next on the list?
Number 3 is a bit more nuanced. It's not just your average blood pressure, but your blood pressure variability.
So, you mean how much it fluctuates from day to day?
That's the one. High variability, even when your average reading appears normal, is linked to a higher risk of stroke and heart disease. It can signal underlying issues with your vascular system or autonomic nervous system.
That's a crucial distinction. Consistency is key. Now, what's our fourth biomarker?
This one is one of the strongest predictors we have: grip strength.
Grip strength. That seems so specific. Why is it so important?
Because it's a fantastic proxy for your overall muscle mass and neuromuscular function. Research has found that declining grip strength is a major red flag for everything from cardiovascular disease to cognitive decline.
Wow! A simple hand squeeze giving a snapshot of your biological aging. That's incredible. Let's move on to number 5.
Number 5 takes us into metabolic health, specifically looking at markers like HbA1c and insulin resistance.
Okay, so this is all about how our body manages blood sugar.
Right. And what's key here is that even elevated levels within the so-called high normal range are associated with increased cardiovascular risk and accelerated aging.
So these are really valuable early warning signs, catching metabolic issues long before something like diabetes develops.
You got it. Which brings us to our final and perhaps most important physiological marker:
The grand finale. What is it?
cardiorespiratory fitness.
Of course. This makes perfect sense.
It really stands out as the strongest predictor of longevity among all objective measures. It reflects how well your heart, lungs, muscles, and cellular energy systems all work together as an integrated unit.
And the data is compelling. Low fitness is associated with a greater risk of death than many traditional risk factors we hear about.
That's right. So, to recap, we have resting heart rate, gait speed, blood pressure variability, grip strength, metabolic health, and the big one: cardiorespiratory fitness.
It's a fantastic framework, and the best part is that every single one of these can be improved through consistent lifestyle habits. That's a powerful message to end on. Thank you for that incredible breakdown.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into the Micromolar Podcast. Join us next time as we continue to explore the frontiers of health and wellness.